One of the toughest things in Farming Simulator is losing your save game, and that is exactly what happened to me. Between episodes 52 and this one, episode 53, my game would not let me load back into Riverbend Springs. So, what I've done is I've decided, alright, well, maybe if it's not going to let us have that production there, well, then I'll go and make my own production that's not that one. Maybe it's causing some issues, something like that. Hasn't passed through testing yet. And, yeah, we'll just kind of restart a few things and maybe go down a different path than we would have. So if you've watched episode 52, I'm so sorry. I did go and at least buy this back, though, so we've got our Anderson Merge Pro. That's there. However, well, nothing else really is. There is the thing that I did, though, right here. The hay ventilation. So this is a mod. I've got it pulled up to the side here, just so we know. Austria Modding is the creator of this. I have gone in and I have added a few extra bits and bobs, as you might be able to see down at the bottom. Before you put grass in, and it spit out hay. Well, now we can put in straw as well as hay, and we can make silage. So we could do grass or hay or outputs are hay and silage. There's a lot we could do, yeah. But I don't know where I want to put it because I don't know in the future, are these fields all going to be grass in the future? Kind of the game plan is to move up here and do this whole area and turn this into a big area that I run and just run all the grass up here. I still think that's going to be the way to go. So moving all of our grass operations to the north end of the map, which kind of shows something kind of neat. Up here, field 38 currently is ready for harvest. However, for some reason, the settings got turned on so that there was no seasonal growth, which stinks and is really awkward. So I fixed that. However, now it thinks it's ready for harvest. But don't worry, it's not. We can't harvest for another day. But I kind of want to start taking over that area. Because tomorrow in game, it's currently September. In October, we're going to own all of it. And then in November, we'll probably come through, do another grass harvest. And that'll be it. So now's the time, but we need to take out a loan. Now we need a total of $321,000 to buy that. So we're going to have to take out a little bit of a loan. It's always nice to have a little extra cash. So there you go. You can see how we have done that. Now we're up to 346. So any expenses or anything like that can be handled. Also, I need a header for this because I actually don't have a corn header, but I think I know exactly which one I'm going to get. There we go. We now own this, and when it's ready for harvest, we'll be good to go. I don't care about the rest of these. Game plan up here, if you have missed it, 38, 36, and 37 all plowed together. And then over here, farmland 42, 49, 50, and then all the way up to 40 and 41. This whole area, by the way, is going to look absolutely epic. Can we go flight mode? And then let's zoom in the air and show you this. That's going to be a really, really big grassland area. So is this. But yeah, the game plan is to just take the grass, turn it into silage, sell the silage, and then use that money for funding other things. I also really want to get rid of these fields in the middle. They're kind of annoying, and they're getting on my nerves. So one of the things that I will do, just so we prevent any issues, I will come through all of this, and I'm just going to paint down grass, and then I'm going to do the create field thing where you can kind of more or less cheat in a field. I don't do that for this series, but I think for these, I would probably cheat in just something random. That way the field pops up normally. I'll do it on screen for you guys so you can see exactly how I'll do it. We may end up having to do that for these as well, but hopefully not. But anyway, these 5 fields will be sold eventually, and we will just keep everything we've got over here. These will all be crop fields, and over there will be grass. There was one thing I had to do, and that was to delete and re-add the milk container and the container for slurry. Those caused me some serious issues, so we've got that taken care of. Also, we're going to have to do something about this manure. It is getting out of hand. We'll do that tomorrow, though. Let's go to bed, man. It's time to move to September. October. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, it is a beautiful day here on Riverbend Springs. There's a couple things I want to do. Number one, do we have a good price on a corn header? Probably not, but I had to check. So technically, yes. We've got this guy right here, but I have a John Deere. I'm not sure running a New Holland corn header on the front is going to be the way to go. I think at this point we should probably just lease one. And the one we go with is this one, DjGoHam North Star. 9 meters, I think it's good enough. 5,500 bucks. That should be more than enough to get us through to where we need to be. So we'll grab our combine harvester and get rid of the swath pickup. Someone was talking about this in my Discord. The logo, as you can see, it's not that way, is kind of upside down and kind of way over here. That's a fun one. Nonetheless, let's grab this bad boy, grab a hold of that, and then I'm going to try to set this to go all the way up here to Farmland 38, because now sunflowers can be harvested. And this is good news. So let's set our destination. Let's set it for up here. We'll pick, I don't know, road, pick that way, drive into target. Awesome. I also want to check our silage bales, which are probably not silage yet. No, they are not. However, let's see. Let's find the one. Yeah, this one right here. Kick that thing out here and see what we got. 75%. So I'm going to leave that out, and then we'll just kind of wait up, because this is going to be the biggest sell, like, ever. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. Now I got a mod that tells me all of the good stuff. So down at the bottom right here, I can see potential harvest quantity 55,000 liters. My combine holds 50. So we're going to have to do something about that. However, I don't think we can use sunflowers in any of our production chains, can we? Well, we certainly got a lot of milk overnight. Didn't really expect that. Goodness gracious. We're making milk. That's cool. Storing it. I guess we'll have to go get it. But that's neat. I didn't even pay attention to that. Let's see. Nothing about sunflowers. Nothing about sunflowers. I don't think we're making any cake out of sunflowers. So technically, we don't need to do much with that. All we need to do is find our prices, find our sunflowers, which would be in here-ish. There we go. And then hope that the farmer's market is one of the highest prices. It's one of the lowest, of course. Hang on. You could take sunflowers to the oil mill? Oh, no, you can, but I don't own that. You know what? How about this? We will sell at the farmer's market, because I think that if we do that, things will be a little bit easier on us. And by easier on us, I mean, this is a field that we had no influence in whatsoever. And maybe we just don't deserve to own that. Maybe that's it. Deserve to own that? That made no sense. This is a fun one, because this field right here was actually part of the early access stuff with Farm Sim 25. So those of us that got to play the game early, or if you went to an event and got to play the game early, you probably harvested this field. Straw Swath is enabled, which is great news for me. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, I forgot. I forgot how Farm Sim 25 worked. I just pulled up to the field and was like, oh yeah, well, work, do the thing. That's not how this works. Let's see, 3 headlands, that should work fine. I'll be happy with that. Let's pull into the field, set it, and rock and roll. Let's hit our headlands just to see how good and or bad this is going to be, but like I said, about 55,000 liters off of here. Should be good. Not terrible. So after 2 passes, we're around 14,000-ish liters. We do have one of our tractors heading up here with the loading wagon, so I can start picking up all of this straw. And with that, we will hire the worker and let them run. There will be a point where they don't want to do it anymore. Should I just go ahead and sell this? I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell this. We might actually come head on with the tractor up here at some point. Should be coming around the corner any second. Ah, there he is! Ah, it's perfect timing. All right. Let's see if I can get in here and get this sold without running into too much trouble. That might reach. Oh, please reach. Sunflowers in. Sunflowers making money. Sunflowers doing good. Okay, okay. $51,000 just from that little bit. It was like 14,000 liters in there. All right. Now we got to do is set our worker on it. Do your thing, homie. Do your thing. Let's run and grab his tractor. So the straw's going to be saved. However, we will be getting rid of all of these sunflowers. We also need to set this on 9 meters. So steering assist, 9 meters, 2 headlands. Ha 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 ha. Perfection. I love this so much. All right, sweet. I mean, the reason I'm saving the straw is so we can make silage to make more money. For the longest time, I've been selling the straw, and well, we don't need to do that. While we're waiting on the combine harvester to finish up the thing, even though we are looking pretty good, I do want to go check on the cows, see what their food looking like, see what everything else is looking like. That way, if something happens, well, we know what we need to go do. So what does this cow pasture say to me? It is saying that there's 82,000 liters of manure. Of course there is. Over here, as far as milk goes, it looks like we got 23,000 liters in there, plus another 96,000 in here. I don't think that's accurate, but I'm cool with it. And then we've got the slurry over here. Let's see how our slurry taker's doing. 46,000 liters. Okay. That's a good amount. That's very good. Now, food is the only one that I don't actually know anything. Move yourself. I don't know what about the food. It's not telling me anything about the food. I got to go in here and look at it, don't I? Straw's good. We're over 100,000 liters still there. However, food is low-ish. I could care less about the meadow grass because TMR is what we want. And they're running slightly low-ish on TMR. So what we'll do is we'll get over here. We'll sell this manure. We will, I guess, move the milk over. And we need to sell this slurry. Once we get that done, then we should have enough money to go buy more TMR. And we're done. Yeah. Alrighty. That's what I'm talking about. Okie dokie. So we've got another 30,000 in here. So that means we got about 44,000 liters total out of everything. So we actually didn't need to go sell what we had earlier, although we did, and that's a-okay. I don't think there's anything else that we need to do as far as using that header, so we're going to get rid of that there. We're going to take this over, sell this. Let's go about this a little bit of a better way. There's parking space for us right here. And we got a total of $109,000 off of that, which is pretty darn good. It doesn't pay for itself, but it does a-okay. So let's go ahead and return the header because we don't need that anymore. We've got our field here, which is ready to go, but we're not going to do anything in there yet because, well, there's no reason to do anything yet. We don't have the rest of the fields. Oh, yeah. And I want to repay my loan. And that should bring us, down to a low number, which is not fun. But we're okay. So now the last thing to do is going to be to pick up all of the straw swaths and bring this back over to the main farm if we can fit it all. If we can't, we're going to have to sell just a little bit and then bring it over. Well, we made it a good way. However, we didn't get it all. I think there's a little bit left there. I don't know how much that's going to be. Ooh, Helper already completed their task. They must have already drove over to the farm. This is a good thing. So I don't know exactly how much we're going to need here. I'm going to start off by selling maybe about 25 or 30,000 liters of this. So maybe we'll get down to like 230,000. That's not selling there. Why is that not selling there? Isn't that where you sell straw? Is it going to make me sell it over here? Because it's loose? Factual information. All right. So there we go. There's a bunch of wasted straw, if I'm honest. $3,900 for $30,000 or 30,000 liters. I'm real unhappy about that. Although I'm kind of glad that we did that because now we have plenty of room to pick up the rest of it. Good things happening. Good things happening. All right. A few more things we need to do. Number one, get back to the main farm. We need to get this straw put away into our silo where there should be quite a bit waiting on us. At least I think there is. Let's slow it down just for a second, about right there. And we look in, down at the bottom, straw, 85,000, wheat, 50,000. Okay, this is good. And this is all future silage. Oh yeah. And in the next one, you'll find out why that's going to be silage. Thank you for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. Hey, if you got any ideas for the series, please let me know. Otherwise, be cool. We'll catch you soon.